Hello, this is Mark McElroy from microphoneboutique.com. I'm here to show you the RTT 19A9 replica. This microphone is based on the famous LOMO 19A9, which are getting really impossible to find. So RTT, AEG in Moscow, who's the maker of RTT microphones, decided to make a replica microphone that will give you the 1989 sound but not cost thousands of dollars. So we're going to take a look inside and we're going to have a listen in the studio. Here we go. So like any tube microphone, it comes with its own power supply, its own special cable. This one is 6-pin. And the microphone is housed in a modern version of a U67 type enclosure. So it's kind of like the vintage Neumann enclosure, slightly scaled down, which is pretty good for this application. So let's have a look inside. So it opens up like any modern U67 type body. There's a screw that holds this here. And this cover slides off. And here we have the body. Part of the wonderfulness of the 1989 is its simplicity. So here you'll see the 1989 preamp in its entirety. There are no printed circuit boards. The preamp is actually built on the tube socket. So up here on the tube socket you'll see some capacitors and resistors. That's it. That's the whole preamp. It uses the 6G1P tube, which is the classic tube that the LOMO used. It has a vintage rewound transformer, so all these microphones are being made with vintage or vintage rewound. That's important because the core of the transformer, the metals quality, is something that isn't replicated in especially the Asian made microphones these days. So having a European made transformer is going to affect the sound in a positive way and give you the classic LOMO sound. So the 6G or 6Z or ZH1P tube, which is an 6AK5 in the US, an EF95 in Europe, I think. It's the cornerstone of the LOMO 1989 sound. It's a very unique preamp design, and that's what is going to give you that really wonderful compression that the microphone has. The capsule is a U47 type capsule, or type K47. That's because it matched best the sound of the microphone. The original 1989 capsule is very elaborate and difficult to reproduce. And like I was saying earlier, the idea behind this microphone is to make it affordable. So by using a modern K47 type capsule, we are able to keep the cost down, but keeping the preamp all original in order to ensure the sound. And the capsule sounds really good in this application. So let's have a listen to what it sounds like. We're going to go in the studio and have a listen. The room is, let's see, 20 by 30-ish, very, nothing square at all. The ceiling is pitched, the walls are all lots of brick, and we have some of these baffles up here. So it's a lively room. And you'll be hearing some natural reverb coming back through as well. There are no effects on this, no reverb, no EQ, straight to Pro Tools at 96, 24-bit. So I'll start with something kind of Bob Dylan-y or nasally. John Lennon has That's it. That's the good nasal stuff.
There are places I remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone, and some remain.
All right, let's do something a little more croony, so you can hear the low end. How about Sinatra or something?
I get no kick from champagne. Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. So tell me, why is it true that I get a kick out of you? Some folks may go for cocaine. I'm certain if I took even one sniff, it would bore me terrifically too. But I get a kick out of you. And then something a little more soulful, a little more full voiced and loud. I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. And if I have to beg and plead for your sympathy, I don't mind, 'cause you mean that much to me. Ain't too proud to beg, sweet darling.
So I almost forgot the words there. Can you imagine that? Must have been distracted. So, once again, this is the 1989 replica by RTT AEG Moscow. It features a preamp that is an exact replica of the 1989. It's in a more modern Neumann style body. It uses a K47 capsule to help keep costs down, because the original capsule is nearly impossible to replicate. It's a very elaborate little capsule. But this is the capsule we found has the tone that we need, the warmth, and works well with this preamp. So my name is Mark McElroy, microphoneboutique.com. Thank you for watching.